Captain Deshant here. We secured the underground route to the coordinates.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's OMG Ray up here, bringing you another playthrough on Resident Evil 5. So for those of you guys who don't know about Resident Evil 5, it was a game created by Capcom in 2009, and it is part 5 in the extended Resident Evil series. And by far, it is one of my favorite in the series, if not my favorite, personally. Everyone has their own opinion, but personally, I like the play style and the gameplay in this one the most. I'm a long-time follower to the Resident Evil series. I loved it as a kid, and actually, I just picked up the newest installment of the series, Resident Evil Revelations. So I was planning on recording doing a playthrough on that, but before I did that, I wanted to cover this, which is Resident Evil 5, because this is the pretty much prequel to that. So I wanted to get this out of the way so that I can start up on the new game I picked up, Resident Evil Revelations. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and choose a storage device. And I am playing on one of my new accounts, so I'm going to have to create a brand new saved game data. And also I'm going to be playing on the Xbox 360. So it's the same as the PlayStation 3 version, except the button layouts are slightly different. So the next thing I'm going to add to you guys is this is going to be a complete playthrough, meaning I'm going to get everything there is to get, all of the BSAA emblems, and etc. And hopefully we'll be able to get some very good bonus points, and we should be able to unlock quite a few things. Now, if you're going for everything in this game, it's definitely going to take multiple playthroughs, especially the achievements. So I'm going to cover as most as I can, and for the achievements that I cannot cover in the main story, I will have extra videos on. So I'm hoping that you guys can get 100% completion, which means you get every trophy or achievement in the game. And I hope that you can add this to your list of completed games, and I hope it's helpful. Also, we're going to be playing through the Lost in Nightmares downloadable content and the Desperate Escape downloadable content. And unfortunately, I don't believe I'm going to be doing any versus or multiplayer content, because there's not very many people on the servers nowadays, because this is a rather old game. So I don't think I'll be able to do any multiplayer, but I will cover the main story. I'm gonna do it on. I'm gonna try to do it on all 3 difficulties: amateur, normal, veteran, and professional. 4 difficulties, but it might take a lot of time and effort. So I'm definitely gonna play through it at least once, and if I get around to playing it more for you guys, I will do it. If not, I'm sorry. And I'm going to also try and get another guy in here for co-op. So hopefully we can dual commentary. That'd be awesome. But it will cover the main story, the downloadable content, Desperate Escape, and the downloadable content, Lost in Nightmares. So as you can see, I have all the DLC because I'm a big fan on this game. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and choose play game. And I'm going to choose a new game. I'm going to put the difficulty on Amature for my first playthrough. Because we don't have any good equipment. I could play it on normal, but I'm just going to do a speed run on Amateur. So welcome to Resident Evil 5.
Captain Deshant here. We secured the underground route to the coordinates.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, which formed the anti-terrorism unit BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring safety and stability to various regions around the globe.
Welcome to Africa. My name is Sheva Alama.
Chris Redfield.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
Just Chris, thanks. So you'll be accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says it's a haven for terrorists now.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Partner.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go. Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've struggled. More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. Maybe one day, I'll find out.
Hey, hey! Huyo ingenti, alafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
There is one thing I do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
Alright, so you start off the game.
Chris, Sheva, can you read me?
Chris here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be. Alpha team has already infiltrated the area, and you will be going in as backup. Rendezvous with your contact at the butcher's shop. Watch your backs.
Roger that.
Copy. Over and out.
Alright, so you start off the game as Chris Redfield, a very respectable character of the Resident Evil series. He's the star in most of the video games. So if this is your first playthrough, you're unfortunately going to have to play through as Chris. But if you beat the game already, you have the option of using Sheva, which is Chris's newly found African partner. So Resident Evil 5 takes place in Africa, and the first place you are going to visit is this town. So first off, you can press RB to look at to toggle on your mini map in the top right hand corner. The green arrow represents your character's position on the mini map, and the pink arrow represents your partner Sheva's position. You can toggle this on or off at any time, so for your convenience I'm going to leave it on. And you can use the right stick to look around and the left stick to move, and hold down the A button in order to run. These guys look like they got a problem, so I'm just going to go ahead and run past them. I don't want any trouble yet. And it's a ghost town. Kinda weird. After you get the checkpoint, go ahead and proceed around the right side of the house to the glowing yellow dot on the minimap, which marks your destination, and press B, or press X, or you can double tap X to quickly kick open the door, and then head inside to talk to your contact.
Good, you're both here. Come. You too. This way. It may be because of the new government, but people around here are a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
I have your weapons for you here. Jeffan.
Okay, so you should be able to open the briefcase in order to acquire your weapons. So press X to grab that, and you can press the Y button or triangle if you're on PS3 to open up the inventory. Now you can either go over your gun and select equip, or you can simply press up on the directional pad to equip it instantly.
Destination coordinates?
Found squares up ahead. Go through there. Alpha team's waiting at the deal location.
Good.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He is our only lead. And be careful out there.
Alright, so after the checkpoint you should have some guns. Now I'm going to quickly give you guys a pretty good tutorial. This is pretty good information. For all the guns you collect, I would highly recommend to either press them in the very top center, bottom center, right center, or left center. The reason why is because you can quickly switch between weapons by using the D-pad and pushing the direction in whichever place you have each weapon assigned. So say for example I have a shotgun on my left and I have a sniper at the bottom. You can quickly switch from your pistol to your shotgun by pressing left if that's where you have the shotgun assigned on the directional pad. Then you can quickly switch between your shotgun to a sniper if you have a sniper in the bottom spot by pressing down on the directional pad. Also, it works well for any herbs you pick up, which are going to be used for healing your health. Your health is displayed in the bottom right hand corner. It's the green bar that goes around your gun. Right now we are at full health, so whenever your health gets low you're going to want to use a herb, and if you have a herb assigned to the right you can quickly switch between your gun to the healing herb by pressing right on the directional pad. So that's a quick note for some beginners. Now on our first playthrough we're mainly going to be scavenging ammo because we have no ammo or healing herbs. So we're going to be doing a lot of collecting, and basically this playthrough is just going to serve as us stockpiling up ammunition for our second playthrough. So for now you're going to want to be very conservative on your ammo and collect everything and put it up as soon as you get the option to do so, because we are going to be really low on ammo. So next up, the next tutorial is if you hold down on the left bumper or L1 if you're using PlayStation 3 and then press the right trigger, you can pull out your knife and slash. And this is a great way to break breakable items, where you can attain gold, which is used to buy equipment and items at the store. If you want to quickly turn around, simply pull back on the left directional stick and tap A. So this is how you quickly turn. So once you guys got that down handy,
whatever happens, we stick together.
But I can still hold my own.
you're going to want to look for crates and breakable items, which are usually wooden containers. And just pull out your knife and slash so that you save ammo. And we're going to descend the stairs. And head into the building. Here we can find some more breakable items. And the items inside of these broken containers are all random. So I'm not gonna say which items we obtained because they're mainly random. Now the healing herbs, on the other hand, and some ammunition can be found at the same spots throughout the game. So for herbs and ammunition, sometimes they will be in the same spots depending on the difficulty, and sometimes they won't be. So if you're on a harder difficulty, they tend to give you less ammo and less healing herbs. So just be wary, which is why we are playing on Amateur, so that we can stock up on all of our medicine for the harder difficulties. So everything is going to be random, so I'm not going to mention that. Now another thing is you will sometimes get the B option to open doors. This means that your partner has to be right next to you. You can call your partner if they are far away from you by pressing the B button to call them, such as this. This will bring your partner closer to you. So when both partners are side by side, press the B button to enter the door.
Freeze!
Are you okay?
Man, that's sick. So you might want to get your fingers on the controller. Just a brief heads up. And once the enemy is staggered, you can quickly run up to them and press the X button
Move like any zombies I've ever seen.
to melee. You can only melee when the option appears, and that's usually whenever they are staggered or are falling backwards. But you can press X to knock them or kick them, and this will conserve ammo. So we're going to be wanting to do a lot of melees on this first playthrough. Double tap X to kick open doors a lot quicker. There's ammunition. I'm used to the Grand Theft Auto. Ammunition in this room, and then head over to the window and press B to jump out. So now I'm going to explain something quick. We are about to get swarmed by a bunch of enemies. Now there's two things you can do here. There is a hidden jewel that you can sell for quite a lot of money, and if you're trying to get the achievement where you can collect all the gems, you're going to want to stay and fight. Now there's about to be a lot of zombies that come out here, so unfortunately if this is your first playthrough, you're not going to have enough ammo to kill them all. So if this is your first playthrough, you're not going to be able to get this gem. But we will be playing through this a second time, and we will be able to grab it then. So if this is your second playthrough, feel free to stay and kill all of the zombies. And the final zombie will come out from the right over there, in that direction. And he is going to be holding a grenade in his hand. Whenever you kill him, he will drop the gem. But you have to kill about 50 zombies before he comes out.
The locals were hostile and we had to use force. We don't have any contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals, but your orders still stand.
What does that mean? Was HQ expecting this?
So unfortunately we couldn't get the gem because we don't have enough ammo. But in this room you should be able to pick up a grenade. Now a quick way to reload your gun is to head over to your ammunition, select combine, and then choose your pistol. You can do this for the right ammunition for different guns to quickly reload. Another thing we're going to take care of is combining herbs. Now you have different combinations you can do which has different results. The herb green will restore a small amount of health, while the red herb doesn't really do much of anything by itself. Now if you combine two green herbs, you will have a full syringe of green medicine. This will restore approximately half of your HP, or your health, which is displayed in the bottom right by the green bar. Now for the most powerful healing medicine, you're going to want to combine the green herb with the red herb. So now as you can see, that frees up some inventory space, by combining herbs, and also gives us a syringe of half green and half red. This will completely restore your HP, and it is the most powerful combination of herbs that you can have. So you have green red, which is the strongest, and then you could combine green with green, which is pretty strong, but it will only restore half of your HP. With that taken care of, go ahead and head over to the door and press X to investigate it, and then B to use a partner action, which will kick the door down. Before dropping down, be sure to grab the ammo and bust these 3 crates for more ammunition. And once you've got everything, go ahead and jump down and proceed through the lower tunnel, where we can climb a ladder. Here we'll find more ammo, and if you're running low on inventory space, you can go ahead and call your partner over to the item you wish to pick up and press B.
Take
Roger.
it.
So that your partner picks it up. At any time, you can switch between you and your partner's inventory by pressing Y and then pressing RB to show both players' inventory. If they have something you want, such as this green herb, you can click on it and press A to request it. She will then give it to you. It works both ways. If you are running low on space, you can click on the item. You can choose to either equip it to quickly heal, and another tip, if you want to heal you and your partner, make sure you are close and facing your partner, and the herb will not only heal you, but your partner as well. So now that you know how to heal properly, if you are running low on inventory space, you can either use it, give it to your partner, combine it with something, or discard it. Meaning if you discard it, it's gone forever. So for now, we're just going to give it to our partner. And whenever you are ready, go ahead and enter the door. We're going to make our way around, following the path. The game is pretty straightforward. Some parts it does branch out, but don't worry.
Roger.
I will be pointing out where all these specific treasures are. Once you enter the house, you'll get a brief cutscene.
You don't know what you're talking about! You can all go to hell!
Wait a minute. That's the...
People! For what? Now to Suia!
That dude's nasty. And they spot you. Okay, so this next part is very tricky. As you can see, the executioner just executed your informant. So the first thing, go ahead and break the fruit so that we can pick up the items in this area.
Roger.
Make sure to give your partner some ammo, and we're going to want to loot this area of items.
Take it. Roger.
Once you have everything, go ahead and pick a corner. And I suggest to hop out the window. And take shelter. Aim for the head. Now the targeting system works as you hold the left trigger to aim and then use the right trigger to fire. When the red dot is directly over the enemy's head, you can pull the trigger for a headshot. Meanwhile, use melees to conserve ammo.
Kurt, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped.
Now, as long as you have your back to this wall, you shouldn't be flanked by any zombies, making this an excellent spot to post up.
Help's on the way.
Just hope he gets here quick.
Okay, so once you see this cutscene where the zombies start coming out of the roof, is where you really need to start paying attention. Because now the executioner, which is the big guy, will come and bust through the gate. Quickly pick up the hand grenade. Now we're going to want to quickly take this guy out, so equip the grenades and throw them in the direction of the executioner, trying not to get burned by fire. Try to melee as much as possible. And we're getting a boatload of achievements. Now aim for the executioner and quickly run up and melee, because if you put enough damage into the executioner, you should be able to take him out. He does have quite a bit of health, and you don't have upgraded weapons, so it might take a couple handgun bullets.
We've got to hold out till Kurt gets here.
So I'm just going to quickly unload on this executioner and try to take him out. It's really rough though. And there he goes. He finally hits the dirt. Once you have the executioner out of the way, be sure to run over to him and loot the gold ring, which will fetch a good price in the stores. And now we are going to head over to collect the items in this area. Now if you get caught up by zombies, all you have to do is quickly wiggle the left analog stick to free yourself. And the first place we're going to want to stop by is this house here. In here you can grab ammo.
Come on! You grab it. Take it.
Okay.
Grenades. Then we are going to jump out through the window and notice the briefcase. Here you can pick up a new weapon, the submachine gun.
I need your help.
So I'm just going to quickly get all of the items in this area.
Chris, Sheva, how you holding up? I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
Next, we're going to head into this area.
You grab it. Come on! Come on! Come on!
And Sheva finally takes the submachine gun ammo.
Reload!
Once we have this very dangerous house
I'm gonna
looted,
take out the door. Find some cover.
we just got all the items in the nick of time. And we took out the executioner.
Take cover!
And after the scene, congratulations, you have completed chapter 1-1. And with that, you should have unlocked an achievement. So based on your performance, you will be graded for each section of each chapter. And you are graded on accuracy, enemies routed, deaths, and clear time. So you can be graded with either an S, which is the best, A, which is second best, B, which is third best, and C, which is the lowest. So ranging between an S, A, B, and C, you will get an overall grade, which is the rank, which is at the very bottom. So depending on what grade you got for your total rank, you will get an S, A, B, or C. And each grade will give you a different amount of points beside the letter. So as you can see at the bottom right, we got 1,000 points for an S rank, which is the highest rank we could get. But one more thing to take note of, if you are playing on a higher difficulty, you will get more points at the bottom right hand corner for your rank. So what them points are they're known as bonus points, and they can be spent at the main menu of the game. And what those points are used for is to unlock bonus content such as infinity ammo in a specific gun. But it can only be unlocked with infinity ammo if you have upgraded the gun to the maximum. So now we're going to talk about upgrading your guns and what equipment you should buy on the next episode. But for now, all you need to know is that at the end of each section of each chapter, you will have a grade, and depending on what grade, you will get a certain amount of bonus points, which are at the bottom right. So since we are playing on Amateur, we are going to be getting 1,000 points per S rank, which is going to total up to our total bonus points, which we should get at the end of the game. And as long as we continue to get the S rank, we should be able to get infinity ammo for a certain gun. So that is going to be the ultimate goal. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and press the OK button, and you will be taken to the preparation screen, which is what we're going to be calling this screen from now on. So here you can shop, buy guns, ammo, equipment, medicine, whatever you need. And you can also organize your inventory and put items into the safe. So I'm going to save this for the next episode, and be sure to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys took out that executioner. If not, don't worry about it. Better luck next time. We'll definitely get them on the next playthrough when we have some more powerful equipment. If you're having trouble with them, just use the strategy I use. Grenades do a lot of damage. Throw a grenade and he should be stunned, allowing you to run up and melee attack him. And whenever you run out of grenades, I would highly suggest to just pump them with a few handgun rounds and stagger him. And once he's staggered, you can run up and melee him with the X button. And if it's taken too long, then you can get that submachine gun that we got, which is the VZ61 Machine Gun, and go ahead and unload with that machine gun to do quite a bit of damage. But I would highly recommend saving that, because the ammo, we don't have very much ammo for that yet, and as you can see, we have more handgun bullets. So what I would suggest to do is to, after you have used the grenades, if the executioner is still standing, go ahead and pump a couple handgun rounds into him. And as soon as he's staggered, that's your cue to run in and melee him. But whatever you do, do not stand anywhere near him, because he is very deadly. He will swing his huge scythe, and it will KO you instantly. And if your partner isn't nearby, it could be a game over. And what's really bad is if your partner is nearby and she gets caught up in it too, and both characters get hit by it, it's going to be a game over, because no one is left to heal. So when both characters enter that dying state, it's game over. So just try avoid getting up close and personal with the executioner at all costs, unless he is staggered. Then that's your cue to run up and melee. Other than that, stay away. Grenades, handgun ammo, if it's looking pretty grim and you get a call from Kirk, which is the guy in the helicopter, and he says that he is almost there and the executioner is still standing, then that's when I would switch to the machine gun and unload with the machine gun. But only use that as a last resort, because your handgun should be able to take them down as long as you focus on the executioner as soon as he comes out. Once he's taken care of, make sure you grab the gold ring that he drops, because you can sell it for a lot of money, and loot the area. And if nothing else, make sure you grab the machine gun, because it is missable. If you did not get it, you can either replay the chapter from the chapter section of the main menu, or you can wait till your next playthrough to get it. Either way, make sure you get it, because it's going to be very useful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's quite long, and that is mainly due to the final battle that we just had with the executioner. But normally from here on out, hopefully the videos will be half this long. I'm going to try and range them from 20 to 30 minutes tops for your guys' convenience. However long this section is, because this walkthrough is going to stop and finish at the end of each section. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, where we organize our stuff, and I'll give you a pretty good idea of what to do with your equipment, so that you save money and you are upgrading your equipment and guns in the right direction. See you guys next time on the next episode of Resident Evil 5.